guys ready for the next part of the video? Let's go. You gotta feel yourself, okay? Love your body. Love the skin that you're in. Back in the day, you know, if you want to become an actress, you had to go through so and so and so and so. And now, like, you literally have the world as your oyster. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today we're gonna be doing a soft glam redo. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a soft glam makeup look that is going to be natural, and it won't be a full-on beat, but it'll be a natural glow beat. So if you're ready for this video, please give it a thumbs up and let's get on with the video. So the first thing I'm going to do in this makeup tutorial is do my brows. We all love our brows, our bushy brows. But my brows are bushy today because I got them arched. Thank you, Target eyebrow razors. So the first thing I'm going to do, ladies, is I'm going to grab the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade, and my shade is Ebony. And then I'm going to grab the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Brush, and I'm just going to use a spoolie just to brush out my brows. Now, mind you guys that I'm kind of just going with the flow with makeup, and the cool thing about makeup is there are no fast rules. Of course, there's like the proper way of doing things, but then you can just do whatever works for you. So today's tutorial is going to be how I do my makeup to be like really natural and soft. But if you're watching this and you're like cringing because I do something wrong, it's okay. Definitely leave me a comment below because I want to improve on my makeup. But just know, just have fun with makeup, okay? So the first thing I like to do is kind of start off at the tail end of my brow. And I just kind of like to fill it in. And as you guys already know, with brows, you want it to be kind of a gradient effect. You don't want it to be completely filled in, but you want it to be really natural. So that's kind of the first thing that I do, is just to bring out the sparseness at the end. And I kind of like carve it out. Sometimes I can be heavy-handed with it, and then my brows come out looking like Bigfoot brows. And nobody wants that. So I just kind of gently fill it in. And it's so funny because one time I went to the nail salon. She paid for me to get my eyebrows. I think it was plucked or tweezed. I can't remember. Or microbladed. I'm not sure. One of the others. And she paid for me to get that done. And I was talking to the lady and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I really need this. But she's like, oh yeah, do it. It's going to be really great. So this is what my kind of eyebrows look almost done. And this is the one that haven't been completed. And let me tell you guys, when I came out, I didn't even think I had brows to begin with. But whatever she did to my brows just looked so good. So definitely, if you're a girl who's never gotten her eyebrows professionally done before, I would say go to your local nail salon, and you know, obviously the ones that have good reviews and the ones that you trust, and definitely get it done over there, because I was amazed, guys. I'm a firm believer now, but oh man, I feel like, for me at least, if I could pick one makeup, one thing that I could just like get ready and put on before I leave, it would definitely be brows. So I really like to pay attention to my brows. So I think if you have your brows done, for me personally, it's more important than lashes and foundation, all that good stuff. And so when I get to the front of my brow, I kind of just use this front end of the spoolie, and I just kind of like bring it up. I'm trying to think who's the girl that I found that I learned this tool from. Oh, what is her name? I'll just link her down below. My brows are done. I'm just gonna clean it up with a little bit of my Fenty foundation. Of course, when you're cleaning up your brows, it's a good idea to use your foundation color just to clean it up. And then I'm going to use this, this pencil right here to do so. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit on my hand. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of the Fenty matchstick, and then I'm just kind of blend these two shades together, because obviously my foundation shade is a little bit lighter. So, and then I'm just gonna like, you know, gently just shape my brow. This year for 2020, I really want to get good at makeup. That's one thing that, you know, I'm always inspired by Patricia Bright's videos, and I just love how her makeup isn't over the top, but it always looks amazing. Of course, Miss Jackie Ina, I love her videos, and you're probably definitely gonna see a lot of I tried blank blank's makeup tutorial. Because I think those videos are really fun to watch, but I also want to see like, hey, can I actually complete a look? Can I do a look based on what they say? And 9 times out of 10, it usually comes out different than what the pro did. But I always find it funny just to you know, just to try their makeup tutorials. Because I kind of feel like sometimes a lot of us watch their videos because we really enjoy the creator, but how many of us actually try doing the makeup look? So I'm gonna actually, you know, maybe do a series where I try out some of some of my favorite beauty influencers, their makeup tutorials, and see if mine can come out like theirs. So we shall see, guys. I'm just sculpting out my brows, kind of going really close to the brow line. And like I said, I'm literally just mixing the Fenty foundation and the matchstick. May not be the right way to do it, but this is what I'm doing. I'm mixing them two, trying to get a shade that's closer to mine, and then I'm just carving out my brows that way. This step you can completely skip. I just figured, let's just show you guys how I do it. Yeah, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna apply some foundation. Fenty 420, yes. We love Rihanna and everything she comes out with. In the shade 420. Oh my gosh, I was so excited when the Fenty line came out, and it's so funny. I mean, well actually, it's not funny at all. I think Rihanna had to be the one to do it. I think it's amazing that she came up with a line that had so many foundation shades, and look at how many brands. Of course, there was already a couple big main brands that maybe had a lot of foundation shades, maybe L'Oreal. Don't quote me, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm sure there's been a couple brands out there that have had inclusive shades, but there definitely wasn't enough. I feel like every brand should have shades that are inclusive to all skin tones. And I feel like what Rihanna did really changed the game by having a brand that was inclusive. You know, she really catered to people who had dark skin tones, light skin tone, people who were super pale white, people who are super, super dark. She created a brand that was very inclusive, and she really paved the way for a lot of, I think, when other brands saw her success and they saw, okay, wait a minute, these people actually buy foundation in these dark shades, or they buy foundation in these lighter shades, and I think people really took notice. I mean, look at Too Faced's collaboration with Jackie Aina, which you already know a girl had to go buy her foundation and support Miss Aina, because I got that shade, I got that foundation. But, you know, it's amazing what one brand can do when they really pave the way for other brands, and they, you know, they really take a stand and what they feel is right. So I just love Rihanna for that. So guys, I am just applying the foundation all over my face. And the next thing we're going to do in the soft glam look is applying some concealer. And I know, come me in the comments, my concealer's a little bit lighter. I'm on a no spendier, so I'm gonna use this baby until it's done, and once I go back to Sephora, I will be buying a concealer. It's like maybe 2 shades lighter. I feel like this one is a bit too light, but hey, it's what I have, and it's what I'm gonna use. And then I like using my fingers, you know, just to blend it in, more so than a brush. Sometimes I kind of feel like when you use a brush, it just takes up a lot of the product. So I'm just using what the beautiful God gave me, and I'm using my fingers. Just use your fingers, guys. If you don't have a concealer brush, use your fingers. You know, of course, you can use a beauty blender. Whatever floats your boat, y'all. I'm just going to apply some powder to set my foundation and concealer. So I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powders. You already know this one is in medium deep. Love this. And then this one is in translucent. So but I don't really bake underneath my eyes. I've just heard a lot of people saying it kind of dries your under eye out, and I'm not about that life. And I'm just going to apply the Morphe G37 brush. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I literally just kind of sweep it away. You know, honestly, I'm not even sure. Does this really do anything? I don't know. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it and forget it, baby. The next thing I'm going to do is apply the powder foundation everywhere else on my face. This foundation is really great for darker skin tones, and it just adds a little bit of that color back to your face, which sometimes can get lost when you're applying foundation or concealer. And just make sure, ladies, that we are applying that down on our neck too. We do not want to have, you know, different skin tones. Really love the Fenty matchstick here. And this matchstick, I have it in shade Espresso. And I like to apply, I learned this from Miss Aaliyah J. Love her channel. And I know she said, you know, when you're applying contour, you don't want to like apply it completely down because it defeats the purpose. You're going to blend it in. So she kind of just stops like a little bit right here. And I'm going to do the same to this side of my face. That's another great way for you to like kind of carve out where your cheekbones are. I'm going to use the Sigma F83 brush, and then I'm just gonna kind of blend it out. And as you guys can see, as you blend it, as you're blending out the contour, it kind of, when you bring it down on your cheekbones, it brings the contour down. Of course, if you don't like a very intense contour, then you can add less. But if you're someone who likes, you know, really contoured cheekbones, then you could add a little more. I'm someone who likes the intense contour, and I kind of feel like this isn't contoured enough, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit more. The next thing I'm gonna do is contour my nose. I'm gonna use this Luxie brush, and James Charles mentioned this brush, and once I saw him contour his nose, I just had to have it. So I'm gonna use the same color in the espresso, and then I'm just gonna lightly contour my nose. Now this step is completely optional. Of course, you don't have to contour my nose, but it's almost like you're having like a little mini nose job without having a nose job. You're saving money, guys. I definitely don't have, well, you know what, do you? If you want to have that done, then do you, but you know, it's amazing what makeup can do to just like enhance your features. So this is with the contour on, and then I'm just going to blend that out. I definitely don't want to blend it too much because I want it to show, but I want to blend it enough where there's no harsh lines. And you know, that's like one of the most important things. This is good. I'm hoping it's nice and blended out. I like to bring this down just a bit. And that is my nose contour. Next thing I'm going to do is apply a little bit of blush. This is the NARS Orgasm Blush. And then the brush I'm going to apply the blush with is the Morphe F4 brush. I'm a girl who loves blush. I always have loved it. I just think it, you know, adds that warmth back into your face, adds a lot of color. And I mean, can you really go wrong with, okay, of course you can go wrong with blush. You can go wrong with anything, but I really like blush, so I'm just gonna apply that to the apples of my cheeks. Who's ready for these lips? You guys ready for the next part of the video? Let's go. So we are gonna do the eyeshadow. Okay, guys, love this palette. It's from Jacqueline Hill. I'm gonna go pretty simple with my eyes. I'm learning how to do my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna be winging this look. Before we get started, guys, we need to prime the lids. So I'm going to use concealer to prime. Gosh, it's too late. I'm filming this late at night. Okay, I'm on mom time, so I need to be in bed by now. It's 10. When my kids are in bed, I'm in bed. I'm gonna be using the NARS concealer on my lids, and that is what I'm basically going to use to prime my eyelids. I have a primer from NARS, but it expired, so I'm pretty sure this expired too. But honestly, does anyone really throw away makeup after 12 months? I don't know. Leave a comment down below if you actually throw your makeup after the expiration date. I just don't wear makeup that often to throw it away that fast. So hopefully it's okay, but hey, if I'm like doing something and it's really bad for you, please let me know. And I will chuck out all my makeup. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of powder to set my eyelids. The next thing we're gonna do is get on with the Jaclyn Hill palette. So, as you already know, I'm gonna be using this shade right here. And then I'm gonna be starting it, using it as my crease color. And the brush I'm gonna be using to do that with is going to be the Morphe M433 brush. And I'm just gonna kind of take my time and just like blending that in. And the thing with eyeshadow that I struggle with is making sure that the colors actually show up in my skin tone. I think if you are a darker skinned gal, that is a struggle. Okay, we want our shadows to actually show up, people. And I think that's one thing that I do struggle with makeup is just eyeshadows. I think I can put on my foundation, I can do my brows, I can do a little contour here and there, but one thing that I struggle with is just picking out eyeshadows, trying to figure out what's gonna look good, what's gonna match my outfit, you know, all those things. But I really want to get better at that because I think it's fun being a girl, how amazing it is to be a girl and to play with makeup and just experiment, you know. I'm all about natural beauty because most of the time, that's what I don't really have makeup on. But I think it's just amazing to just love the skin you're in and also just to play around with the makeup, you know? Why not? And if you don't want to wear makeup, then don't do it, you know? Don't let anyone be like, oh, you should wear makeup. No, you shouldn't. Do whatever it is that makes you happy. And that I'm just really excited just to, you know, put more positive videos out there and just talk about my faith on this channel in addition to doing some hair videos. Be on the lookout for a relaxed hair video. That is coming, guys. And I don't know, but this is just not bright enough for me. Okay, that's better. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Yeah, I think God has just been an amazing, just amazing, you know, being in my life, and He's helped me through like the roughest times of, you know, this past year. It's been a crazy year for me, and I'm also really excited about sharing about that and just how He's gotten me through so many things, and me starting up my YouTube channel again and starting up a new business. I just know, guys, you can do anything, you know, if you really put your mind to it, and when you have Christ on your side, I mean, what more could you ever ask for? So now that I applied that on as my transition, and I don't know, is it a transition crease shade? I don't know, guys. I'm just applying it up here, guys. It's my base color. Now that I have that done, I'm going to go in. I really want to go with like a soft, subtle glam. So I'm going to go in with this darker shade down here. Can you see it? Yes, this darker, beautiful shade. And I'm just using the same brush. And then I'm just going to go over that same color that I just did. So girls who are really good at doing eyeshadow, how long does it take you to complete an eye look? Because for me, I just never know when to finish. You know? Like, is this enough? I really don't know, but that's one thing that I'm really going to make an effort to take my time on. So yeah, I'm just going to keep on blending that in. Once I have that going, I'm going to apply this beautiful shade. It's kind of like this dark, it's this gorgeous plum shade. And then I'm going to be applying that over my lid. Gonna blend it in. I'll try to zoom in a little more, and then I'm just gonna go over everything, make sure everything is blended. I do not want any harsh lines. And that is it for this look. It's very simple, it's nothing too dramatic. On another note, okay guys, so I was watching Freeform today. There's this new show called Party of Five. Let me know in the comments down below if you've heard of it. And so I'm watching it with my brother, and I'm like, wow, this is a really good show. It's about, you know, this family. I don't know how I have green on my lids. I really have no idea. How is that even possible? Well, guys, anyway, so it's about this family of four, and they, it's called Family of Five. And when I was reading the description, it's about this family who has to unexpectedly come together because their parents get deported back to their native country because of ICE. And I was just thinking to myself, wow, this is something that's, you know, currently going on in America, and, you know, it's broken up a lot of families, and it's a really sad thing. But as unfortunate as that is, I think it's amazing that Freeform is actually, you know, bringing more awareness and talking about real topics that are actually going on currently in society. And, you know, for that, I think, you know, this show is going to be really amazing, and I think it's going to open up a lot of conversations in people's homes. But one thing that caught me off guard, mind you, this is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm watching this, and, you know, there was this scene where the guy was at a club, and I can't remember, something happened. It was like really in the beginning of the show. Then all of a sudden, this guy cursed. And, you know, my channel is family-friendly content, so I'm not going to say the word, but it's the S-H-I-T word, okay? Put those words together. And he said it. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a second. This is rated TV 14. Since when are you able to say that on, like, mainstream TV? I know if it's, like, HBO or Showtime, okay, yeah. But I was kind of like, I was shocked. I'm like, what? Back in the early 2000s, that'd be rated R, okay? That'd be rated R for me. And I just think, wow, like, the people who are rating TV shows, to be able to put that on a show for 9 p.m. on Freeform. Guys, back in the day, Freeform was actually called ABC Family. They actually put out family content. And I'm not even sure why I don't even know why they changed it to Freeform. I feel like they could have kept ABC Family and made Freeform its own show. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like, really old. I don't even think I'm old-fashioned. I just feel like it's crazy that to have a show like that on just, like, on a channel that so many preteens watch. And then, I mean, I know people curses. I had no problem with cursing. But I just feel like to put it on a show, you know, that may have young viewers, and parents should be watching what their kids are viewing anyway, but I don't know, I just feel some type of way about having them say curse words like that on the radio, you know? I don't know. Leave me a comment down below if you feel the same way, or if you think it's not a big deal. I don't know. I don't know, it was just so weird to me. Like, it's rated TV 14, and they're already saying that word. You guys probably think I'm really weird, but I don't know. I'm a 90s girl, and that just wasn't, that didn't happen for us. I don't know. It's so weird. I thought that was so odd. But the show's good, though. It's popping. I really love Grownish. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Whoever thought to make a sequel to Blackish, Grownish is it. I love the lead. That's just, I wish I had shows like that when I was younger. Oh, man, it'd been so nice to watch. But I'm happy for the generation growing up now that they have shows like that. And, you know, I think inclusivity is so amazing. And that's something that I love about YouTube and Netflix. I mean, Netflix really changed the game, you know. Back in the day, you know, if you wanted to become an actress, you had to go through so-and-so and so-and-so. And now, like, you literally have the world as your oyster. If you want to become a makeup artist, or if you want to become an influencer, a fashion designer, create a YouTube channel where you show people how to design clothes. Or you do DIYs, or you know, do things around clothes. Or if you want to... you know, if you want to educate people on anything, I think there's just so many things you can do, and now you don't have to wait for someone to give you the okay or open a door for you. You can literally open your own doors, people. So, guys, go after what you want to do and pursue those dreams, because that is what your homegirl is doing right now. And for some weird reason, I don't know why, but my lid is brown. I have no idea why. Well, I mean, not brown. Obviously, my lid's brown, but it's coming off green, and but yeah, definitely leave me a comment below if you think, what do you think about TV ratings? What do you think about things that you may hear? And do you think it's not a big deal? Do you think it's inappropriate? Let me know, guys. Alright, guys, so my eyeshadows are done. And the next thing I'm going to do is just apply mascara. I'm not going to do lashes, because I really don't know how to do lashes all that well. I will be adding a little bit of highlight, though, and I really love this shade right here. This gold shade right here. Yeah. This one. Yeah, that one's great. And I'm just going to apply that, a little bit of highlight right here. I think this shade is amazing. Not too much. Don't want to be glowing like a disco ball. But yeah, just a little bit. Look at that. It's just beautiful. And then I'm going to apply a little bit on my nose. Alright, so yeah, so the last thing I'm going to do is just apply some mascara. I'm going to do my lips, and we done. Okay, so I'm going to be using the NARS mascara. This is a little sample I got in Sephora. And, do you guys want to see a close-up? Alright, so I'm just going to continue. Look at that highlight, though. Oof, highlight is popping. So I'm really going to just keep on applying the mascara on my top lash. I don't mind clumpy lashes, honestly. I know it's a don't, but I like the look. So I'm just going to do the same over here. Apply more mascara. And then I'm also going to apply some mascara to the bottom lash. P.S. If you guys don't have a makeup mirror, get one. It's amazing. You can really see how your makeup looks. And you really get a close-up of your pores. You can see your pores and all of its glory. You can see if it needs some water, if you need a little bit of setting spray because your skin is coming dry. Definitely get one of these if you don't have one. I'm just applying a little bit of eyeliner to my top lash line. In the Color Pop in Catfish. And this is it. It didn't really do like a full-on bead. I'm not even sure if this classified a full-on bead, but you could have definitely left out the lipstick. If you don't want the lipstick, you could have left out the adding eyeliner to their top lash line. You didn't really need the highlight. If you're the girl who just wants to really go in really quick, I would just advise doing the brows, putting a little bit of concealer, maybe adding a little bit of lashes and a lipstick if that's your jam. You gotta feel yourself, okay? Love your body, love the skin that you're in. All right guys, definitely give this video a thumbs up if you wanna see more makeup tutorials, and let me know what kind of videos you wanna see from my channel in the next coming weeks. I am really hoping you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.